At the 2025 Feeding Quality Forum, beef demand and price took center stage. Both remain strong, particularly for certified Angus beef. But speakers stress that as herds rebuild, efficiency and consistency in cattle production will be the keys to keeping consumers satisfied.
Beef prices, as many folks know, are certainly elevated. What we're seeing is just honestly, despite those elevated prices, the demand has remained constant to slightly up, in fact. Certainly, I think as you look across the beef segment, all beef is expensive, whether it's certified Angus beef or whether it's choice and select. And so I think as consumers come and ultimately spend those dollars, it's at that point in time, they don't want to gamble with those dollars. They want to make certain to have a great eating experience that's very repeatable. And that's ultimately what the brand has been based on in its over 40-year history, is having a really repeatable, great eating experience each and every time.
O'Diam says demand for prime beef has grown dramatically in recent years, and retailers are asking for more.
While there are less cattle, the quality has been exceptional. We've seen more cattle qualifying for certified Angus beef prime than ever before. I think as you start to look historically, you know, that 8 to 9% grade out of prime for certified Angus beef would have been typical. We've elevated now today where we're closer to that 10 to 12% on an up and down standpoint, and even as much as 10 to 12%, and today we're even above 12%.
To maintain consumer satisfaction, cattle feeders like Dallas Knobloch caution ranchers not to chase pounds alone. He says efficiency and consistency are critical to keeping consumer trust.
The discipline that it's taking in this industry right now to hold our quality and our premium to get to what the consumer wants. Our number one struggle is not wanting to strictly chase pounds. If we are not cognizant of how we change that and we only push carcass weights, which it's very simple with a relatively cheap cost of gains and a very high price, the incentive to strictly keep feeding cattle, but we're going to end up with an overfat steer or an overfat animal, and I think we could be back into where we lose some of our value to that consumer.
Looking ahead, Knobloch says rebuilding the herd will not only require focusing on genetics and efficiency, but also on the output per acre grazed.
Due to the the acres that we're having to work with and the footprint that we can graze a cow, having the efficiency of how much red meat can we return off an acre of grass is going to be extremely critical, and I think that's where the Angus really comes in and fits very well.
The forum's message: focus on efficiency, consistency, and quality, and consumers will continue to reward ranchers for it.